So, welcome everyone here. Here's Melchionda Network, and I'm glad you're here. We have today two special guests, and maybe will have three special guests in a few seconds. We are starting today the live interview with these two special guests, and we're talking today about Linda, their rebrand, and other stuff. So, we're going to check first. The internet connection. We are checking first the video quality and so far and so forth. On the left side on your on your screen, I suppose the right side of your screen, there's a chat box and you can type in your questions if you have any questions to Justin or the developer Stephen Newton. So how are you guys?
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, very nice. So I have prepared a few questions about Linda, the rebrand, and what's coming next. So yeah, before we start, Stephen, could you introduce yourself to our community?
Sure.
Who are you? What are you doing?
My name is Stephen Newton. I am one of the members of the Metrix team. I am also the CFO and handle a lot of the legal and finances of the team. That's who I am.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And we have Justin as well. Justin, how's it going?
Hey, that's going well. I'm just the support guy, and I do some business development stuff for Linda, but mostly all in the support ring.
All right.
Justin's a very important part of our
team. Okay, so
he downplays it all the times, but he's a great member.
Oh yeah, we're all mostly equals in our team. We really focus on kind of not having a strict hierarchy and just letting everybody participate.
So you're doing a lot for marketing stuff for Linda, or which is your key part?
So like I said, I handle all the support stuff. So we have a ticketing software. I do a lot of the outreach for community, figure out what they're looking for. And then I do other stuff too, like marketing and content writing and stuff like that. Wherever I'm needed, I make sure I fill in.
Okay. Well, then let us start with the first question. And the first question is, give us a few details about Linda, because a lot of people maybe don't know Linda, but Linda is one of the oldest coins out there in the Masternode space. And how did everything started?
Well, for us, we took over Linda after the original project team had abandoned it. And then we kind of we really liked the Masternode setup, but we had to do some tweaking of it, which is why we did the 2 million Masternode collateral and a few other changes as well that have just made the experience a lot better. That's why we were going with our rebrand, actually, is because we didn't really choose the name originally. It suited our purpose and it helped us build the community that we have now. But for us, and the rebrand to Metrix was really a matter of just making sure that we had a brand that represented our products as best as we could. Something that you could imagine being used in a store near you. You know what I mean? As much as we loved the brand of Linda and all that, it may not have been the most professional name ever have been chosen. And we think that Metrix is something that's much more suitable for online payments and the space that we're using it in.
Okay, it sounds really good. And the next question is that Linda got a takeover in December 2017, and they changed the developer and everything, the stuff like that. So what happened really there? So maybe Stephen can you talk about something regarding of that?
Sure. What happened was in 2017 we took over there was not very much of a team present. The gentleman who created, or the founder of Linda, he created it back in June of 17, where it first come out onto the market, and I believe there was an alienation between the founder and the original team, to where he had kind of left the project, or the team had left the project for founder was still semi-active. And once we had gotten in touch with the founder and essentially been hired by the founder originally to take over as the active team, we did so for the first couple months and realized that with the original founder still at the helm, we were not going to be able to operate and do the things we needed to make Linda successful. And that, I believe it was, correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, I believe it was February of 2018 where San Law had stepped down and we had become the sole owners of Linda Projects Incorporated.
I think
So
that's
it was a swap, right? It was a swap, right? From
No.
There was never a swap. We've never done a swap, and that's one thing that we've never done a swap. And even with the rebrand, we're not doing a swap. In the crypto space, as you know, swaps are kind of like a taboo at this point. Not many are very successful, and a lot of times they essentially rip the liquidity right out of the coin they are trying to swap. So that was something that we were very cognizant about, and we did not want to even implement any kind of swap of any sort with the rebrand or anything of that nature.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know. And Steven and Justin are here to answer all your questions. Now there's a huge moment for Linda because they are getting a rebrand. And what's happened there in the third and fourth quarter of 2019? What is a rebrand? Explain a little bit to our community what's going to happen next.
Okay. Well, as of Saturday, this coming Saturday, the rebrand will be official. What that means is that every entity that Linda is currently listed on, partnered with, logged into, all of that will change to the Metrix, one, the ticker, and two, the logo. Other than that, nothing else will change as far as the rebrand itself, where people or investors have to worry about, should their coins be here? Should their coins be there? If your coins are in my node pool, my staking wallet, and your own personal desktop, or even on a different pool that the team does not run, there are no worries for any investor about having to do any special instructions. They will just essentially swap over to Metrix without having to worry about, doing some kind of upgrade. It's literally like a wallet upgrade.
Okay, so in a few words, you have the Linda, and they will be changed to Metrix, and you need only to make a wallet update, and that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Okay, it sounds good. It sounds good because now all the other developers are going to swap the coins, and the people are like,
And that's something that we're very aware of, and moving forward. Once the official swap happens on Saturday, a lot of the Linda domains, Linda Twitters, everything like that will be turned into ghost accounts, and we will never use those again as a team. And we want all of our investors to be very aware of that, to where if you're ever contacted by a Lindacoin.com or any of those things, that is a 100% scam.
Okay. Justin, do you want to say anything?
No, nothing too much. I was just going to add to that in that we're obviously going to keep our old social medias so that those names can't be taken by somebody else. Scamming is a big thing in this community, it seems like, in the crypto space in general. And so it's important for us to lock those accounts down so that people know that the new accounts are ours and that we are Metrix Coin moving forward, and that nobody gets taken for anything, because
Yeah, this is really important for my community as well, for the German community. A lot of people got scammed, so it's really important to educate people in kind of this stuff.
We take that very seriously, and we hate to see it on any account. I mean, a lot of times we see it through Discord, Telegram, all these other social media platforms where we'll have investors asking us, did you guys, was this you? There's people that impersonate us constantly to try to, rip people off, and we're trying to do anything and everything we can to prevent any of that with this rebrand and moving forward and make sure that we go through it seamlessly to where, that we were trying to eliminate as much of that as possible. But also everyone needs to be aware that, once again, no one from the team will ever contact you personally unless you contact them first. So if you have a random message sent out that is from what you think is a team member, that is not real. It's not authentic.
All right.
Well, that's why we created we have a ticketing system, probably one of the only teams out there that actually have like a fully featured support ticket system where if you ever have questions, whether that be in Discord or through our actual web ticket system, the only people that you get connected to are like genuine support team, people who are vetted and it's all secure and locked down. Because even just coming into Telegram and asking for help on something, somebody will target you and message you directly. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's really terrible. After the Bitcoin dump, everyone wants to recover their losses, and they want to contact other people to recover, to scam other people. So it's really, really important to be safe out there, because it's really incredible what's happening, actually.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move to the next question. And a lot of people I see here on the right side of my screen all the time: use case. And Linda or Metrix, what are the use cases of this coins?
Well, I guess that kind of is a large question. For Linda, we've always been focusing on bringing usability to people over anything else. We created My Staking Wallet, which is a fully featured multi-coin staking and Masternode wallet that you can run Masternodes on your phone from. And that was us bridging the gap for new people into crypto, people like my father or like my grandfather who want to be involved, but they don't understand how to run a wallet, how to make these things happen. And that was one of the biggest things that we did there, which includes like we're expanding My Staking Wallet moving forward, and we're adding stuff like the ability to accept payments as a vendor much easier.
For the merchants, you mean?
Yeah. As a you'd be able to have a My Staking Wallet account and accept that up. But on top of that, we have our new use case coming out soon here. That was actually just released the teaser today. I think this is the first time we've ever given the name out or even an idea of what it's going to be.
Okay.
And
Metrix will have the same use cases, or will be a different use case over there?
Well, no, they don't have the exact same use cases. It's still My Staking Wallet because that's our product. Like all the Linda will be swapped to Metrix. But on top of that, we have some new use cases that we've developed that are kind of exclusive to Metrix. And that would be Grudge Match Gaming, which is what we released today, the teaser for that.
Okay. And my question is now, if you have, for example, 2 million Linda coins, you're getting the same amount in Metrix, or what's the ratio there?
Yes, there's not a swap, so there would be no change in the amount of coins you have. It's just a wallet update, right?
Okay, it's just a name change, and that's it. That sounds good.
Name and logo and color palette and.
Yeah, I mean, if not, you're getting a lot of confusion, so it's better to keep it out there and move forward. Okay, so there are a few users over here asking about GMG. Do you know something like that?
Yes, that's what we did was release the GMG video today, and with the GMG video, we have now, obviously everyone knows that is going to be Grudge Match Gaming. What is Grudge Match Gaming? That's what everybody wants to know. Well, Grudge Match Gaming is going to list the top 80 revenue producing esports games where you will be able to wager Metrix and play people. So it will be essentially where the use case, the liquidity, and it allows you to, one, be able to, how do I say that? Help me out here, Justin.
So Grudge Match Gaming is basically we've built an esports platform.
So it's a
that
betting platform, or it's a platform where you can play. So like
It's
I don't
both.
know.
It's both.
I don't know. Okay.
There's betting involved as well on existing tournaments and existing games, but you also have the ability to play anybody for metrics at any time. And then that like you'll be able to play games and earn metrics, earn an income playing those games with other people. And then our plan is to obviously be able to take those metrics and use them at multiple vendors throughout the world. Eventually, we would love 1,000 plus vendors. But that's what Grudge Match Gaming is. It's a place
So
where
it will be implemented in the ecosystem of Metrix, right?
yes, it runs solely on metrics. Like you'll be able to deposit other currencies, specifically probably BTC, and then they'll automatically be converted into metrics, and then you'll use that to play other gamers, bet on existing tournaments, and make an income playing video games.
That sounds good. Do you think you can build like a platform like this and think it's going to be long term, or it's like just a midterm product, or what's your thoughts on that?
In terms of how so, like in terms of the product's gonna be around forever, and I think it's going to be something massive. Absolutely, I don't think it's the be all end all for Metrix. The reason why we had rebranded it to something that is very middle ground, Metrix as an example, it's not specifically gaming related, and that's because we don't want to stop here. Like I said, with My Stake and Wallet, we're expanding that to be able to do vendor like merchant payments and the like. And so this is not the stopping point for Metrix in any way. It'll be around for as long as Metrix is, because I think that it's going to be very popular and people are going to want to use it. But that's not the end.
Yeah, it's important to grow, because in a Masternode niche, you need always new use cases. The people want to see that, and not like 2017, 2018, where you created just a coin like that and that's it. No, it's constantly growing. Or how do you see that, Stephen?
And that's what also separates Metrix from a lot of these other I guess payment systems that they use currently on esports and stuff of that nature. If you look at PlayStation with V-Bucks, that's all you have is a V-Buck. If you were to get on there, you purchase V-Bucks, you're allowed to buy skins, play games, do all sorts. Name one of those platforms where you can take your quote unquote V-Bucks and stake them. Where can you run the Masternode on them? That's not even possible currently, and that's something else that we're bringing to the market, because nothing of Metrix, as far as the fundamentals that all of the investors have come to love with the one-touch Masternodes, with the staking and all the other things that we currently have involved, but now we're also adding this use case on top of it, so it opens up several doors at the same time.
Sure, it brings liquidity, right? So it's really important that in the crypto niche, because we know how tough it is to bring new investors and new fresh money and so far and so forth. So it's a good thing that you're going to do. So let's move to the next question. The next question is: are there new exchanges and partnership plans, or what are the steps? What are the next steps strategically?
I mean, we can't give you too much. We've obviously got lots of partnership stuff in the works, because now we're not just we've opened ourselves up to a much wider range of partners to work with now that we're in the gaming space. And so we can't give names of people, but we're definitely working with some top esports teams and even content creators in terms of like actual video game companies and stuff to bring ourselves to a much more like being able to access Metrix and use it in the real world will become so much more realistic and available for everybody.
Okay. And any new exchanges you don't want to talk about, or is there anything in a pipeline?
The thing with the exchanges is, a lot of times, I mean, we've contacted a lot of the exchanges. We are in talks with a couple of them. The problem is that when you release information on the exchange, especially larger ones, it's ground negotiation that you had currently going on. For instance, anything out of the top 5, if you mention their name, even on an interview, if they see irregular buying patterns because you're in negotiations, stuff of that nature they will take your money and then kick you off. And so, it's very hard to release information on exchanges until it is a 100% go. I can say that we are currently in negotiation with 3 top 20 exchanges.
Okay, so that sounds really, really good. And all right, then let's move to the next question. And my next question is, what about a Matrix debit card? Because a lot of people they are starting to they wanna have a debit card, like crypto debit card, like Virex and all that stuff. What about that? Is there anything planned?
Well, with Linda, we have partnered with Vendit, who are making debit cards, and so because Linda is Metrix, there will definitely be Metrix debit cards through Vendit.
And that was one of the reasons. I know that with Vendit partnered with quite a few different POS coins, and some of the other coins have already received their cards, and we have not. Well, that's because we had put a hold on it after we had discovered that we were going to do the rebrand, to where we didn't want people having Linda cards when we were going to rebrand in a month. So as soon as these things move forward, as the rebrand is official, there will start to be new news coming out about Vendit debit cards, and they will have the new Metrix logo on them.
So they will have the Metrix logo. Okay. And when are the prepaid cards planned? Like for the 3rd quarter or 4th quarter 2019?
3rd quarter.
Or for the 4th? Okay, for the end of the year. Okay, sounds good. Okay, let's move to the next question. Is what can the community expect from you guys in the near future?
What can they expect from us? Well, we are going to continue to create, develop, and integrate new and exciting features. We are definitely pushing GMG out. That's the beauty of some of these things that we've done in the past, that we've been able to deliver on development each and every time. Like with once Grudge Match Gaming is live, which will be very soon, the product is already developed. The product is ready to go. So they can expect to continue to see the team delivering and integrating and bringing new technologies to the forefront of not only the coin but the community itself.
Yeah, I mean, like I was talking about with the My Staking Wallet stuff earlier, part of the stuff you can expect from us is expanding our current products, because we have a large amount of them. Between my Node Pool, My Staking Wallet, Linda X, and Grudge Match Gaming, we have our hands full in terms of updates and things to add and things to expand. One of those things is on our list is making sure that My Staking Wallet is able to process vendor payments, because not only for us, but for all the coins that we have listed on My Staking Wallet, giving them an easy access to have anybody accept their currency is huge. And it's not just about us, right? It's about expanding everyone's ability to reach crypto, and that includes like any coin that we have listed. It's about
that's the same mantra that we used from the beginning with My Staking Wallet, with these other coins that are listed on My Staking Wallet, them having the opportunity not only to have a mobile wallet, but to be able to have one-touch Masternode. So not only are the features and the luxuries that we bring to our community, but we're also expanding that throughout the whole crypto space to really bring everybody to the table with mass adoption.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So the next question about the market a little bit too, for the people that are now new and are investing in their first masternodes. The market is going up, it's going down. When do you think Metrix is going to be bullish, or Linda is will be bullish sooner or later? What are your expectations?
Kind of a tough question to ask somebody, you know.
I mean,
I'll answer that.
Okay.
But the expectations of it is that if you've been in crypto for quite a long time, you understand that once the liquidity comes into the market and you start to see the alt season and you start to see how people will abandon the BTC once it starts to go down, buying the alt, stuff of that nature, I think that's really where we're going to see a huge expansion in Metrix itself. Really, at this point, the market capitalization is not there where it needs to be yet. I do expect growth in Metrix, but anything substantial outside of amazing partnership or something of that nature is, I'm not going to be, unreasonable and say that it's going to happen next month. That's not true. The thing about it is we like slow, steady growth as it is anyway, because that ensures that we're building a foundation and also building support all the way through. Going straight up means you're going to come straight down.
This is correct, like the bull market in 2018, 2017, 2018. So it's better to have a steadily grow a bit and a bit, and yeah, because actually we have a market capitalization of roughly $9 million for Linda, actually. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if Linda is going to go to 30 million, 40 million, I mean, the price will go up four times. So. Do you think it's realistic?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, at the top of the all season or the end of the bull market in 2017, we were able to reach, I believe, 93 million as far as market capitalization. So with that being said, it's definitely possible. And I honestly expect to supersede that running into this next bull market. With everything that we've been able to develop, put together, and build baseline up, I expect big things from us, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
With this new use case, I mean, taking esports as an example, that's a multi-billion-dollar industry every year.
It's a huge market.
Us being able to give people a way to make money through that, like even realizing 0.5% of that of that market would bring us well and truly past double, triple our current market cap.
Sure. Because we're tapping into a $1.6 billion revenue currently last year. And if you use that in terms of talking about other major sporting events or sporting outfits, the NFL does about $6 billion a year. So esports is a very big and up-and-coming space where if we could tap into 1% of that, Metrix will grow exponentially.
I think so. Yeah, there are a few projects out there in the Masternode space that are like they want to develop like esports gaming platforms, and I don't know. It's quite interesting. Maybe we're seeing a big competition in a few weeks, in a few months.
Hey, we welcome competition. We welcome competition, but at the same time, we've looked at all the competition currently, and no one will be able to reproduce what we've done with GMG. At least currently, it's not on the market.
And that's why we're relatively vague. Like, we're able to give certain things about how GMG will work, but we've done our market research and we know that our product is unique and has certain aspects to it that nobody else has been able to quite duplicate or even really been on the same path. So I think as you guys learn more, as we release more about GMG, you'll understand the differences between us and the regular competition that's already existing, and you guys will really see where the market research has come in.
Okay, well, that's here pretty much it with my questions. We will check now in our chat if we're seeing some questions. Maybe you can answer some questions from your community, from our community here. Let me check. I was going to Metrix and use case. Okay, this is, I think, Justin, you answered that. Let me see. What's the purpose of the rebrand? Okay. If it's a new use case, what's in the use case and how it's different than anything else? I think you answered that, Justin, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
New logo, new name, same chain. So, guys, if you have any questions, let us know. And yeah, Justin and Stephen are here to answer all your questions. And exciting stuff. You guys are the most hardworking team.
Yeah, man. Thanks for bringing us on. It's nice to take a few moments of our day away from work and just chat.
Yeah. So we have a question. The last question is, sorry guys, Linda X, and Linda X fits in how? So this is what he's asking.
Well, like we said, we're going to be doing a rebrand for Linda X. But given details on like where we're going to be going with that, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if Stephen wants to add anything. No, yeah, I didn't think so.
I do. You obviously know I know the direction, but that everything is not prepared, and to give half information or not be able to give out other information other than there will be information. And I know that a lot of people have been asking about Linda X, and just know that we have never let you guys down before, and we do not plan to this time. This is something that we have taken a lot of thought, especially myself. I've taken on a lot of this Linda X project solely because I'm very connected to it, and I want to see every one of our products be gainfully fantastic within the crypto space, and moving towards hitting the new developing technologies that are coming out and what everybody's aiming at. So I will say that Linda X will be rebranded. It will be in the very near future, and we will be releasing more information about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're mostly just we're narrowing our focus with Linda X a little bit. Still doing business targeting because we find that's the place to be. But it'll just be in a different flavor of business targeting.
I mean, if anything, it changes with the rebrand and all that stuff with Linda X, we're going to have a new interview with Stephen, with you guys, Justin, and all the other team members. So if you guys have any questions, let us know, and don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, because we will have some new interviews in the next few weeks, in the next months. Stephen, is there anything you want to say to our community?
Thank you for having us on. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to come out and display our new rebrand and our products. And we hope that you guys really like what we've done. We put in a lot of hard work, a lot of thought into this, and we're really excited to release this.
Yeah, sure. So I'm looking forward for the next interview, Stephen, Justin. If there are more questions, let us know. And thanks for being here, Stephen. Thanks for taking your time, Justin. And I think that's pretty much it. We see us in the next interview, and we will inform you in form of Discord, Twitter, and so on and so forth. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, to like our channel, and to like our video. And we see us in the next interview. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you for having us on.